Have you ever woken up and felt like something was off? Maybe your keys aren't where you left them, or a memory feels strangely different. It's subtle, almost unnoticeable, but deep down, you sense that the world around you has shifted. What if I told you this wasn't just coincidence or forgetfulness? What if you've transitioned into a completely different version of reality without even realizing it? This isn't science fiction, it's your life. Quantum physics reveals that infinite parallel realities may exist, and your choices, thoughts, and emotions could be the keys to unlocking them. Imagine for a moment right now, there's a version of you who's already living the life you dream of. What if you could align with that version? In this video, we'll uncover the hidden signs that you've shifted realities, the subtle clues your environment leaves behind, and how to consciously navigate this phenomenon to create the life you truly desire. But here's the thing, missing these signs could mean missing out on your highest potential. So, are you ready to uncover the truth about your reality? Let's dive in. Have you ever felt like the world shifted around you, yet everything appeared just slightly off? This subtle yet powerful sensation might hint at something far more profound: parallel realities. Often brushed off as science fiction, this concept is deeply rooted in quantum physics and spiritual insights. Parallel realities suggest that every decision, thought, or action creates alternate versions of existence. Imagine your life as a branching tree, each branch representing a unique path shaped by your choices. This isn't just a theory, it's a framework that could redefine how you view your journey. Parallel realities may sound abstract, but their impact on your daily life is tangible. Think of moments when everything aligns perfectly, or when small changes leave you wondering if something shifted. These are the subtle markers of a fluid reality. Quantum physics explains this through probabilities, suggesting multiple realities coexist, each shaped by your energy and intention. When you consciously adjust your thoughts, you influence which path unfolds, making your role as a co-creator of reality undeniable. The beauty of parallel realities lies in their accessibility. Unlike distant concepts, they operate within the fabric of your life. Every déjà vu moment or sudden clarity can be a window into this phenomenon. For instance, recalling a memory that doesn't quite align with what others remember might indicate a subtle shift. These signs serve as invitations to explore how your consciousness influences the world around you, bringing depth to your everyday experiences. At the heart of this concept is the idea of fluidity, the understanding that nothing is fixed. Your current reality is only one frame in the vast reel of possibilities. By recognizing this, you gain the power to influence not just your present, but also the direction of your future. This shift in perception opens doors to align with higher versions of yourself, ones filled with growth, purpose, and fulfillment. To grasp parallel realities is to embrace your role as both an observer and a participant in shaping your life. It challenges the belief that reality is static, introducing the exciting possibility of constant evolution. Imagine the freedom in knowing that every choice creates ripples, crafting paths unique to your journey. This understanding transforms how you perceive yourself and the impact of your decisions. As we dive deeper, the fluid nature of reality becomes even more intriguing. Let's explore how these shifts occur and what they mean for your personal growth and connection to the universe. Reality is often perceived as linear and fixed, but what if it were more like a flowing river, constantly changing and adapting? Parallel realities reveal that what you see as now is just one of countless versions of existence. This fluidity means that every decision, emotion, and thought acts like a pebble thrown into the water, creating ripples that alter the course of your life. Imagine waking up with a sudden change in perspective. This subtle shift could realign your path entirely. This fluid nature challenges the very foundation of what we understand about reality. Quantum physics explains this through the concept of probabilities, where all potential outcomes exist simultaneously. When you focus your energy and intention, You collapse these probabilities into a single reality. It's like tuning a radio to your desired station. Thoughts and emotions determine the frequency, aligning you with a specific version of reality. These shifts often go unnoticed, masked by the mind's need to create continuity. For example, you might not realize when a small choice like taking a different route to work redirects you to a completely new version of reality. These moments highlight how seamlessly transitions occur. What seems like a minor adjustment can lead to profound changes over time, altering your relationships, goals, or even your inner growth. Understanding this fluidity empowers you to become an active participant in shaping your life. Instead of feeling stuck, you realize that every moment is an opportunity to pivot toward the reality you desire. Start with small, intentional changes. Practice gratitude, shift your mindset, or embrace a new habit. These actions might seem insignificant, but they carry the potential to redefine your trajectory. The fluid nature of reality also invites us to embrace uncertainty. Rather than fearing change, view it as an opportunity for transformation. Think of it like surfing a wave. You don't control the ocean, but you can learn to ride it with skill and grace. This perspective shifts you from being a passive observer to a conscious creator, aligning you with the flow of possibilities. As you begin to notice these subtle transitions, the signs of shifting realities become clearer. Let's delve into how to identify these signs and use them as tools for personal growth and transformation. Shifting between realities might sound like a concept from science fiction, but the signs are often subtle and grounded in everyday experiences. Have you ever noticed something out of place, like an object seemingly moving on its own, or a minor detail in your environment feeling off? These small discrepancies could be indicators that you've transitioned to a slightly different version of reality. Pay attention to moments that feel out of sync. They often carry profound meaning. Déjà vu is another common sign of a reality shift. That eerie feeling of having lived a moment before may stem from aligning with a reality that mirrors your current one. Instead of dismissing it as coincidence, reflect on what it might signify. Is it a nudge to pay closer attention to your choices or to reconsider your current path? These moments are opportunities to tap into deeper awareness. Energy shifts within yourself can also signal a transition. You might wake up one day feeling unusually clear-headed or emotionally aligned, as if a weight has been lifted. These shifts aren't random. They often indicate that your inner energy is resonating with a higher version of yourself. Keeping a journal of such moments can help you identify patterns and better understand how these transitions influence your life. Other signs may appear in your interactions with people. Have you ever noticed how certain relationships seem to evolve almost overnight? Perhaps someone who once felt distant now feels more aligned with your energy. These changes could reflect shifts in your own reality, where the dynamics of relationships naturally adjust to your new vibration. The physical world also provides clues. Changes in your surroundings, like discovering something you don't recall buying, or noticing a subtle difference in the behavior of your pets, can hint at shifts. These signs might feel minor, but they symbolize much larger transitions happening beneath the surface. Recognizing these signs is the first step, but what role does your consciousness play in these transitions? Let's explore how your awareness and choices actively influence the reality you experience. Your consciousness acts as the architect of your reality. Every thought, belief, and emotion carries energy that shapes the world around you. Think of your mind as a lens, focusing on specific aspects of existence while filtering out others. When you become aware of this power, you realize that reality is less about what happens to you and more about how you perceive and respond to those events. It's not the events themselves, but your perspective that defines your experience. Intentions play a critical role in this process. Setting clear and purposeful intentions is like programming the GPS of your life. For example, visualizing a harmonious day before stepping out of bed aligns your energy with that outcome. Similarly, practicing gratitude rewires your focus, helping you attract positivity. These small but consistent acts of intention setting shape your path and reinforce your connection with higher realities. Quantum physics offers a fascinating perspective here. The theory of superposition suggests that particles exist in multiple states until observed. Similarly, your life holds infinite possibilities, and your focus determines which version of reality materializes. Imagine being faced with two job offers. The one you choose becomes your reality, while the other remains a potential version of your life. Your emotions are another powerful tool for shaping reality. When you operate from love, joy, or abundance, you emit a high-frequency vibration that attracts similar energies. Conversely, fear or doubt can anchor you to lower realities. For instance, choosing to approach challenges with a mindset of growth rather than defeat shifts your trajectory toward a version of yourself that thrives. Mindfulness strengthens your ability to influence reality. By being fully present, you harness the power of the moment to make deliberate choices. Simple practices like breathwork, meditation, or observing nature ground you in the now, the only point from which you can actively shape your future. As your awareness grows, so does your ability to influence the flow of life. But how does this interplay with the malleability of memory? Let's uncover the role of the mind and its incredible adaptability in shaping both past and present. Your mind is a dynamic system, constantly reshaping itself through neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and reorganize. Each thought, experience, or memory rewires neural connections, forming new patterns and altering your perception of reality. This adaptability allows you to evolve in response to your environment. For instance, when you learn a new skill, your brain strengthens pathways associated with that activity, transforming you into someone who embodies that knowledge. Memories, too, are not static. They change each time you recall them, influenced by your current emotions, beliefs, and experiences. Have you ever revisited a childhood memory and noticed details that seemed different from how you initially remembered? This is neuroplasticity in action, reconstructing your memories to align with your present self. It's a reminder that the past is as fluid as the present. This malleability extends to your perceptions of past events. By intentionally reframing painful memories, you can reduce their emotional charge and replace them with empowering interpretations. For example, instead of viewing a failure as a setback, you might see it as a critical step in your personal growth. This shift in perspective not only heals old wounds, but also strengthens your sense of agency in shaping your life. Your mental habits influence this process significantly. Repeated negative thoughts create deeply ingrained neural pathways, making it easier to think in those patterns. Conversely, cultivating positive thoughts and affirmations rewires your brain for optimism and resilience. Journaling daily gratitudes or visualizing success are practical ways to redirect your mind toward constructive pathways. Meditation also enhances neuroplasticity by calming your mind and fostering new neural connections. Studies have shown that regular meditation increases gray matter in areas of the brain associated with emotional regulation and focus. It's like giving your mind a workout, strengthening its ability to adapt and align with your intentions. Understanding the mind's adaptability empowers you to take control of your thoughts and memories. But what happens when reality itself seems to break its flow? Let's explore moments of discontinuity and their deeper implications. Moments of discontinuity occur when reality feels inexplicably out of sync. Have you ever walked into a familiar space and sensed something was off? A misplaced object, a different atmosphere? These subtle shifts might seem insignificant, but they can be indicators of transitioning between parallel realities. These instances challenge your perception of stability, nudging you to question what's real and what's changing beneath the surface. Sometimes, these breaks in continuity are more profound. Near-miss accidents or sudden resolutions to seemingly unsolvable problems can leave you questioning how events unfolded. It's as if the normal flow of time and events was momentarily disrupted, only to resume in a more favorable direction. These moments often feel surreal, as though you've been guided to a better outcome without a clear explanation. For example, consider a moment of intense emotional or physical distress where time seemed to slow down or stop. You emerged from the situation unscathed, but it felt as if something inexplicable had intervened. These experiences might not just be coincidences, they could be reflections of a shift to a different version of reality, one where the outcome aligned more positively with your energy and intentions. Discontinuity also manifests in memories that seem altered. You recall an event vividly, only to discover details that contradict your recollection. This phenomenon, often linked to the Mandela effect, highlights the fluid nature of reality and memory. It suggests that shifts between realities can subtly rewrite our perceptions of the past, aligning them with our present selves. These moments of discontinuity serve as powerful reminders that reality is not fixed. They invite introspection and offer opportunities for growth. By paying attention to these signs, you can begin to navigate these transitions consciously, using them to align with a more empowered version of yourself. Acknowledging these subtle shifts in reality is just the beginning. To fully embrace your role as a co-creator of your life, it's essential to explore how conscious choices shape the paths you walk. Let's delve into the significance of intentional decision-making next. Every choice, no matter how small, holds the power to shape your reality. Imagine your life as a series of branching paths, each decision creating a ripple effect that influences which version of reality you align with. The act of choosing isn't just about selecting an option. It's about signaling your intentions and energy to the universe. For instance, deciding to approach a challenge with optimism instead of fear can redirect your path toward growth and fulfillment. Being conscious of your choices means cultivating awareness in your daily actions. Start by asking yourself, does this decision align with the version of myself I want to become? This practice can apply to everything, from the food you eat to the way you respond to setbacks. For example, choosing a healthier meal only nourishes your body, but also aligns you with a reality where wellness thrives. The power of choice extends beyond immediate actions. It's also about mindset. Imagine facing a setback at work. You can either dwell on the frustration or view it as an opportunity to grow. By consciously choosing the latter, you shift your energy towards solutions, attracting more constructive outcomes. This shift in perspective creates a feedback loop where positive choices lead to positive results. Even seemingly insignificant decisions can have profound effects over time. Consider the habit of expressing gratitude daily. A small practice like writing down 3 things you're thankful for can elevate your energy, aligning you with realities that resonate with abundance and joy. These micro choices accumulate, creating a momentum that drives larger transformations. Conscious choices are a form of self-empowerment. They remind you that you are not a passive observer in life, but an active participant shaping your experience. Reflect on past decisions that led to significant changes in your life. Were they made consciously, or did they happen by default? This awareness can inspire you to take greater responsibility for your future. As you embrace the power of conscious decision-making, you'll notice how it intertwines with the natural cycles of personal growth. Every choice sets the stage for transformation, which we'll explore in depth next. Life is not a fixed state. It's a constant flow of transformation. Every moment presents an opportunity for growth and realignment with your higher self. Think about the version of yourself from a year ago. Are you the same person today? Likely not. This cycle of personal evolution reflects the natural rhythm of life, where every experience serves as a stepping stone toward a new version of yourself. Recognizing this cycle is the first step to embracing change, rather than resisting it. Transformation often begins with subtle shifts in perspective. For instance, what seemed like a failure in the past might now appear as a valuable lesson. This reframe signifies growth, showing how your mindset and energy have evolved. Journaling about past challenges and the lessons they taught can reveal how far you've come, reinforcing the ongoing nature of personal transformation. In the cycle of growth, setbacks and breakthroughs are equally significant. Challenges push you out of your comfort zone, prompting self-reflection and change. For example, losing a job might initially feel like a step back, but it can also serve as a nudge toward pursuing a passion or developing new skills. These moments, though difficult, are catalysts for aligning with a higher version of yourself. Daily habits play a crucial role in sustaining transformation. Small, consistent actions like meditation, gratitude practice, or mindful breathing ground you in the present and keep you aligned with your intentions. Over time, these habits build resilience, making it easier to navigate the ups and downs of the transformation cycle. They become anchors, keeping you steady as you evolve. Personal growth is also deeply intertwined with your relationships and environment. As you change, you may notice shifts in the people you connect with or the opportunities that come your way. These changes reflect the alignment of your energy with new realities. Surrounding yourself with supportive individuals and uplifting environments can accelerate this process, fostering a cycle of continuous improvement. As you embrace the infinite potential for growth within yourself, it becomes clear that the past and present are merely stepping stones to a greater future. Let's reflect on how this awareness shapes your journey and prepares you for the final step in your transformation. Your journey through the signs of parallel realities and the cycles of transformation reveals a profound truth. You are not just a passive observer in your life, but an active creator. Every choice, thought, and emotion shapes your reality, guiding you towards your higher self. This realization is both empowering and humbling, offering endless opportunities for growth. But what will you do with this knowledge? Awareness is the first step, but application is where the magic happens. Start by paying closer attention to the small details of your daily life, those subtle signs of change and alignment. Whether it's an unexplained shift in your environment or a sudden clarity of purpose, use these moments as opportunities for reflection and action. What steps will you take to align more closely with your true self? Transformation isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Each step forward reinforces your connection to the version of yourself you aspire to be. Remember, growth is not linear, it's a dynamic, evolving process. How will you embrace the challenges and opportunities that come your way? Take a moment to envision the reality you want to create. Imagine the energy, relationships, and purpose that define your ideal life. How can you bring those elements into your present? Visualization, gratitude, and intentional choices are tools that can bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Will you choose to use them? This journey doesn't end here. It's a lifelong exploration of self-discovery and alignment. As you continue to grow and evolve, remember that the power to shape your reality lies within you. Every moment is a chance to realign, recalibrate, and step closer to your highest potential. So,